Hey guys, my name is Rudy and welcome to Rudolph Horak, the channel where we help you do stuff. Get it done. Okay, today we got something a little bit unusual. Hookah repair. Now I googled this because I had an issue with this on my own and I couldn't find anything, so I'm making a video about it. One, I don't condone smoking hookah or any other kind, but everybody's got the choice. So here's what I did to make this work. Let me point out some of the issues. We'll start with something simple. I have all tile floors, and if you look at this hookah, you said this thing's been through hell and back, but it worked. It really has. It's gone through hell and back. Today we're going to talk about how to repair this thing, and here's what I did. So first you want to pop the bottom off. Now each hookah is a little bit different. First, I guess I want to show you what I started off with. Mine actually completely corroded. You can see the pieces of it here. The way this was set up, I think it was like this. With this screwed in piece was the top. This piece was the bottom. You can see I tried twisting it off. It corroded pretty much, and I was getting ready to throw it away. The only reason I didn't is this one's from the Middle East, and I do treasure it. So I have two of them. I have one that's made of metal and I have one that's made like this. So I wanted to keep it, and that's the reason I chose to repair. What you want to do is you want to take the bottom. There should be a rubber seal. If you need to get the, oops, mine just came off here. If you need to get this this rubber coating off, all you gotta do is wiggle it out. It might be glued. Pull it straight out. As far as this, you can see there's little screws out here, or little, looks like rivets. So what I did here is, first I tried unscrewing it, which really didn't work. These were too far gone. So I put a screwdriver underneath here and very, very carefully pried it out. The reason that it's not glued back on or very secure right now is because I wanted to test it before I opened my mouth and said that it works. So here's what I did. Now the problem with this part here is it's a big moisture magnet, and if you cleaned it like I did, that's what you would get. So what I did is I went to the local hardware store and I purchased this little pipe, copper pipe, and what I did is I used the same dimensions. I brought that to the store with me and I picked what would work. And then in here I built a little mount. There's nothing to go onto. It's completely, there's nothing to go with over there. So this will extend the life of this at least for a little while. I'm definitely going to seal this thing back up. But what I did is out of some form of a sealant material, hopefully non-toxic, you want to build yourself up and make this airtight. Now there's two holes in here. There's one for the adjustment valve, which is over here, and there's one for where your hose goes into. You want to make sure that you don't cover those up. So I poked little toothpicks through that, kept it open, and I kind of formed this little deal. And what I did, I'll show you on this piece. I use air duct sealant. You can use whatever you think will work best for you. So what I did is I opened it. I'm going to check these parts after we're done here. So what I did is I took it like this, and I made a little rounded center, kind of like playing with clay. I'll do it here again. And what I did is I want to make sure I don't cover up the inside, but what I also did is I wanted to push it through. I don't know if you can see it over here. Push it down here. So I gave myself a little bit of a upper bubble on this thing, so when I smacked it in, it would actually kind of spread apart a little bit, and then I could seal the bottom here, kind of work it down so you covered up everything that you got, and you got a fairly rounded component. And if it looks like this is kind of what we're looking for. I mean, actually working it down and kind of sealing it like this. And then you can further seal it up by again using that glue. The stuff here that I use takes about 4 hours to cure. Like I said, this down here doesn't get all that hot. It gets very moisture because there's a lot of steam and stuff in here, but it doesn't really get melting hot. Let me know if you guys got any suggestions. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Any comments, let me know. My channel likes it all about how people do their stuff. I'm going to put this thing back together, so just to show you how this works, this piece here goes back on top, and we're going to seal this up. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that it goes flush against everything you got here, which is what we're going to do this time. Now it's actually in pretty firmly. Mine stepped in place, so I'm not going to glue it. I think this is as tight as it needs to go. I take the rubber seal and I put that on top. And the way you can tell is you fill it with water, you will get a bubbling sound to know that you got it right. Well guys, that's it for me. Questions or comments, let me know. Enjoy. Take care.